sir, what it really do? DC gang, welcome back to the channel. So listen, gang, I plowed through the freaking Duelist Cup with one of the weirdest versions of this deck. It's a blue eyes version of a deck, and I added a package that a lot of us been talking about in the comment section and in the streams, which is basically with the Centurion package. Now I'm gonna show you the deck list, but before I even get into that, I just want to show you something real quick. I plowed through level 16. Well, from level 16 to level 19, I was one game away from dual level max, and then I'm gonna tell you what happened, right? So we basically, I legitimately did this in one day, few hours. So I'm gonna come back to this, but we basically went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7-game win streak. We lost one, went on another 6-game win streak, and lost 3. Now, mind you, this was the game right here that I should have won. In order to make it to dual level max, but it was against Duel. I took the Max C challenge. I wasn't meant to win. So we took the Max C challenge right there. This was against Tempai, and then this was Castira. They did the Arisa. I could barely play the game. I tried to break the board. I couldn't do it. It was sad times. So of course, when I'm about to, finish the stupid event, they put me up against all of these 3 decks: Max C challenge, Tempai, and whatever. Right now, I plowed through this event. Like, we basically only lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. So we won 14 and lost 6. And again, the last 3 were because of craziness. Now, not only did I plow through this event, I also made it to master rank. I'm gonna show you right now, right here. And it was with this deck. And it was, again, I went on a 5-game win streak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-game win streaks. I was just, well, this one was the other one. It was a 5-game win streak because I haven't played rank since the 11th. So yeah, it was a 5-game win streak straight into master rank, which is crazy. So enough with the yapping. I'm just gonna show you the deck list. It's a 60-card deck list, and I'm surprised at how well this deck works. Like, legitimately. Now, something that I've been thinking about lately is about the fact that 60-card deck lists, that's what I call them, deck lists, they're actually really consistent, and it's mainly because of the fact that it gives you more room to play trios. For example, you could play 3 copies of the Sage, you could play 3 copies of the No Kaiser, you could play 3 copies of the Maiden, and you play 3 copies of Ash, 3 copies of Veilers. This thing is a brick, so it loves being in a 60-card deck list. You get to play 3 copies of the Beast of Rebellion, you get to play 3 copies. You see what I'm saying? Like, it gives you a chance of playing more of the cards that you really want to see in your hand, therefore making the deck more consistent. Because the Master Duel Shuffler is stupid. You don't really know how that thing works, but I'm assuming that because you play more trios, it gives you those cards more often now that it's in a 60-card deck list, if that makes sense. But either way, we're gonna break it down. We're gonna go with 2 Blue Eyes White Dragon, standard for most Blue Eyes decks to play 2 copies of this. We're gonna play 3 copies of the Veiler, 1 copy of the Drawling Lockbird to use it and to cross it out. That's mainly what you're going to do with that thing. We're going to play 3 copies of the Sage with Eyes of Blue, 3 copies of the Maiden of White, 2 copies of Maxi, which I'm not playing any Fufualos. The card is just, it's either good or it's bad, and a lot of the time I just don't really like it all that much, honestly speaking, and I like the ratios that I made. So I only play 2 Maxis, and that's it. We're gonna play 3 copies of the Ash de la Blossom, 2 copies of the Centurion Primera, mainly 2 copies of the main cards that we're gonna play, and I'm gonna tell you why in a second. But we only play 2 copies of Primera. We play 2 copies of Trudea. Now, some people would agree that you could also play them at 1. It's just, I like, this deck kind of discards here and there, so being able to discard 1 to search for the other is kind of fine with me. I feel comfortable playing it 2 and 2. We're gonna play 3 copies of the Neo Kaiser. Honestly speaking, this is one of the best cards to play in Blue Eyes, in my opinion, especially here because it gives you another level 4 tuner for your Centurion shenanigans, because you can special summon this onto the field if you control a Blue Eyes White Dragon. So it's actually pretty nuts. So we play 3 copies of that. We're gonna play 1 copy of the Magna Hut, 1 copy of the Drishroom, 1 copy of Bound Drake, 3 copies of the Beast of Rebellion, 1 copy of the Centurion Gargoyle. What? I don't know why you wouldn't play Gargoyle in a Centurion deck. It's an extender. It gives you an extra card back to the hand. You could special summon it back onto the field. You got 2 dragons. You could make Heractic Seal. I will play this in almost every Centurion deck. Yeah. 1 copy of that. 1 copy of the Bureau of the Primal Being. To use it, to negate it, or we'll cross it out. So yeah, only one copy. I am playing Harpies, the Feather Duster, because the deck sucks. I'm making backward removal, and I actually got to use this thing in 1 or 2 games, and it was really nice to have it. We're also gonna play one for one. You know, send a card to the graveyard. We're sending monster to the graveyard, especially some of the level 1 can come in clutch. We only play one triple tactic that was talent because we're talented, and the main reason why we only play 1 and 1 is because we play 3 triple tactic thrusts. Now I decided to add 3 triple tactic thrust because this is a normal spell. Yeah, this is a normal spell. This is a normal spell. A lot of normal spells in this deck that are useful, especially this one. If this is essentially 3 more copies of this if your opponent just activated a copy. Well, a monster effect, right? During your main phase or whatever phase they activated it in. So we play 3 copies of that. We only play 1 copy of the Synchro Rumble. You only need 1. Again, 3 copy of the Wishes, because you're wishing you could get some double use on ladder, or in the event, whatever you want to use it on. One time for the one time. Yeah, I got lucky with that thing after I crafted after Konami shafted me crazy. But either way, we got that. We're going to play 2 copies of the Roar of the Blue Eyes, which I think is kind of standard for me. When I play the deck, honestly, there's been grindy times when I was playing this at 1 and I was like, godly, this is kind of useless now after I use 1. So I'm like, if we're gonna play 3 copies, I might as well play 2 copies of this for the grindier games, because if you use 1 copy of this, you could use another copy now, because you could just search the second copy of this and another Sage. It gives you more chances to grind out more games, so that's why I played at 2. We're going to play 1 copy of the Mystic Leon of White. With your field spell, you only need 1. 2 copies of the Stand of Centurion. Again, we only play 2 copies of each of the main cards that you need a Centurion, because you can kind of pivot from Blue Eyes into your Centurion shenanigans. It just have to be with specific hands and stuff like that. We're going to play 1 copy of the Brand of Regain, 2 copies of Call of the Grave, 1 Cross-Eyed Designator, 1 copy, what? I could have sworn I was playing 2 copies of this. I mean, 1 copy worked fine. You could see the ratios of which we wanted. So yeah, 1 copy of Emblem Oath, 1 copy of Centurion Boss. What? What's his problem? What's he doing, brother? Yeah. What was that? Yeah, I play 1 copy of this because this plus any one of these 2 in the hand is full Centurion combo. So why would I not, without normal summoning, by the way, which is incredible. Well, actually, if you set her in the back, you could normal summon, set the field spell, set her, get Gargoyle. So yeah, it could be just a 1 card, well, 1.5, well, almost 3 card combo, because you activate it, put this, you're gonna have to disregard a card with the field spell. But essentially, it's just you could do things without normal summoning with it. Then we're gonna get 1 Wake Up Centurion, because again, you make the level 8 tuner. Well, not tuner, your level 8, what is it called, token, and then you pop up from there. 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence, 1 copy of the Centurion Phalanx, 1 copy of the Majesty of the White Dragon, and then, you know, your True Light. For the extra deck, I'm playing 1 Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. Now, I'm not playing the other one that gives you the protection against being targeted, because this extra deck is kind of tight. There's certain things that I wanted to keep, take out, blah, blah, all of that. So for that reason, I only decided to just play the Tyrant, just in case we need to make it without fusion summoning, you know, with the equip. Special summon and slap every monster on the field. I actually got to do that. I don't know if I got a replay where I did it, but I got to do that in one of them. We are going to play 1 Black Rose Dragon, because, again, this thing actually won me a game on ladder against Castira. They had the full board. I actually managed to make this and nuke the board and won after I maxed him twice, of course, because great card. Yeah, so then Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon to 2, which makes me feel a little uncomfortable. I really love having this thing at 3, but in this deck, having 2 copies is completely fine. Trust that. So yeah, we only play 2 copies. I am playing Baron de la Flor and Chaos Angel, because, you know, you have multiple ways of making it. You can make Chaos Angel or Baron de la Flor during your opponent's turn by, you know, basically with your Centurion shenanigans. We're going to play 1 copy of the Stardust Surf Divine Dragon, 1 copy of Cosmic Blazing Dragon, 1 Crimson Della Dragon, 1 Centurion Auxilia. I was going to play, what's her name? I was going to play Lagatia, but then I decided not, because she's not a dragon, unfortunately, which would have been great. But either or, we're going to play 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Only 1. You don't need more than 1 for this deck, trust. We're going to play 2 copies of the Spirit Eyes of Blue with Eyes of Blue. 1 copy of Heractic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. And then SP, the Littlest Knight, aka Stu Little. Again, it's crazy how consistent this deck. And most of the duels, I actually just played Blue Eyes. I wasn't drawing into my Centurion shenanigans, but it worked. It just gave me a more consistent version of Blue Eyes, which is crazy. And even though there's a way of pivoting from Blue Eyes into the Centurion, I never got to do it on ladder or in the event, but I might just make like a combo guide for it if I can figure it out myself too, because I did it once and I kind of forgot how to do it. But if I figure it out, you might see a combo video for it or something. So with that being said, if you guys enjoy the content, please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to show you about 7 replays and stuff like that, some of them from the Duelist Cup. I don't think I got any from ladder. It was just 5 games, and I don't think they matter that much. But yeah, either way, leave that like, share, comment, and subscribe. Enough with the yapping. Let's get into some replays. Alright, familia, here we are for replay numero uno, number 1 of the day. Now, listen here, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Your boy hasn't really been sleeping. I've been off for like the past 2 days. And I made some very questionable plays here and there that I'm going to point out because you might learn something from them. So here we're just going to start off with the standard Centurion. Now mind you, this is not necessarily a bad play, but if you're going to play this deck, one of my own rules is that this is always the secondary field spell unless it's the only play that you can make. What do I mean by that? I should have started off with this. I should have started off this combo with the Blue Eye shenanigans first before I even lock myself into dragons, make certain plays before I start doing stuff, because now I have to basically, I always want to end up with this thing during my opponent's turn. So basically that was mistake number 1. We're going to activate, send Primera to the graveyard, set your day, activate your day, special summon it, activate your day, put her in the back to set Primera, and this is why I played 2 copies of each. Now again, I just didn't want to waste my normal summon because I wanted to use this as my normal summon. As we go into Primera, activate the effect, activate Primera to get myself to wake up. We're going to normal summon the case, and now that I know that my opponent doesn't have any actual hand traps, we're going to link off into the Spirit of the Eyes of Blue, activating that thing's effect. Even here, we're kind of playing around Nib. Not really, he could be toggled off, but if he's not, I will know that he has a nib by now and I could make different plays. So yeah, here we're going to activate the Seahorse. Seahorse is going to send the Maiden, and of course we're going to get our Blue Eyes field spell to the hand here. And this is why I told you I should have never done this first, because now I got to get rid of this to set this, and I want to end up with this. So get it out of here, activate the Millennium of White, activate its effect, send the Blue Eyes to the graveyard, activate the Spirit, send it to the graveyard to special summon the Blue Eyes onto the field. We're going to activate the Maiden, special summon the Maiden, get her out of here so we could set a True Light, activate our Wishes of the Eyes of Blue, send Trudea to the graveyard, get myself the Roar to the hand, getting myself the Sage to the hand as well, activate the Wake Up, get myself the level 8 token, use both of these monsters here to go into the Auxilia. Now we didn't really mix the engines, we're just playing both engines together as we activate the Auxilia to get another stand up. Mind you, we could have definitely just grabbed our trap here 1000%, and we would have had another form of disruption if I would have just started with the Blue Eyes, but I digress. As we're gonna normal summon for the second time, Sage with the Blue Eyes, getting ourselves the Effect Veiler to the hand, using the level White Tuner. They can level 1 tuner with the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, special summon it, get it out of here, special summon the copy of the Crimson de la Dragon. Do you see the red? Get yourself a Rumble 1 time for the 1 time, and then target your level 12 dragon so you could get another level 12 dragon, which is gonna be the starter Cipher Divine Dragon. I always have problems saying that. Getting the Rumble to the hand, we're going to activate the Roar. We're going to special summon another Blue Eyes back onto the field. We're going to activate the Rumble here. Rumble going to special summon another level 1 tuner, so we could make ourselves another level 9 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, so we could get it out of here and get ourselves a copy of the Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Getting the other field spell out of here so I could set the stand up again. And this is what I told you, we could have avoided doing this and kept more resources in the hand and even another interruption if I would have just started the combo different. Activate True Light, we're gonna send the Majesty, and this is your board, which is not done yet. Hold on, end phase, because we have main phase 3, of course, like branded. We're gonna set the Centurion Primera. So basically we have pop 2 cards on the field, negate and pop, negate, and then a potential another negate summon right here, plus Effect Veiler, which is another negate, plus we could set something in the back or special summon Blue Eyes in the Maiden. We have pretty good disruption. It's like what, 6, 7? I don't freaking know who counts anymore. Either way, Lightning Storm, which I wasn't worried about. I'm actually upset that this effect went off because I'm like, only this would have been destroyed, but it is what it is. So here they're going to activate the bonfire. They're going to get themselves the Snake Eyes Poplar to the hand, the popular. They're going to activate to special summon that thing. I'm letting all of this ride because I don't really care. I'm just going to effect Veiler that real quick one time for the one time. And then I'm going to activate Primera, which means we're going to get another Omni Negate while we still have 2 Omni Negates and 2 Pops on the field. And bro is just going to scoop. Yeah, it wasn't much of a duel, but I wanted to show it to you so you could see the type of board that you end up with this deck, which is pretty nuts. And mind you, if we would have had a Bestial, it would have been crazier because then we could go into Chaos Angel or Baron de la Flor during their turn, depending on what the heck we want to do, which is insane. So with that being said, let's get to the next replay. Again, I just wanted to show you the type of turn 1 boards that you could make, because you could have even made Hierarchic Seal depending on how you do the combo. So with that being said, let's continue. Again, here we are for replay number 2 of the day. And we're going second against the Double Money Cash Dollar Bill Yo deck, as they're going to special summon the Kashtira Unicorn, activating that thing's effect, getting the birth to the hand. Now mind you, if you're wondering why I didn't Infinite Impermanence the Unicorn, it's because nobody in this current state of the game, in this economy right now, is going to stop a Fenrir. Because you never think that you're actually playing against the cash people. You think you're playing against every other deck in the game that just slapped this on it. So for that reason, I'm like, nah. So they get the birth, which is regular. They activate the reinforcement of the army, getting a right side to the hand. Here I'm like, oh, maybe you are playing the cash. As they're going to special summon that thing because they really want the money. They're going to send to the banner zone a Fenrir. So I'm like, okay, you are definitely playing cash. As we lose 3 cards for the top of our deck. So we lose Ash, Neo Kaiser, and Centurion Gargoyle, which I'm not too worried about because I can special summon level 8 like it's nobody's business. So fine with that. They're going to activate the birth the Fenrir back onto the field, activate the birth, getting themselves a Scarecrow Kashtira to the hand. And then he's just going to use all 3 of these level 7s, El Pan, aka Bread, that's his name, to Exceed summon into the Kashtira a Rysart, setting a background end his turn. This is one of the reasons why I also held on to the Infinite Impermanence. I was toggled off the whole time. They do this to play around Nibiru, and because you're playing around Nibiru means I can just Infinite Impermanence and have a great time. So this is exactly what I'm gonna do during the draw phase. I'm gonna Infinite Impermanence that thing, stop that right there. Luckily, I'm the janitor. I have the Harpy's Feather Duster, dust that thing out of here, clean it up. You don't need that back row, which one of them was an Infinite Impermanence, ironic. As I'm gonna activate the wishes, because I'm wishing that I could win the game right now, getting myself a Royal to the hand, getting the Maiden of White. We're going to normal summon the Maiden, link her off into a Spirit with Ice of Blue, get it out of here, activate the Spirit, getting myself the Mausoleum of White, setting that thing in the field spell zone, activating it, giving us the attack boost, send the Blue Eyes to the graveyard so we could special summon the Blue Eyes. That way we could special summon the Maiden back onto the field as well. We're going to activate the Maiden, get her out of here so we could basically set our True Light, activating the Roar so we could special summon another Blue Eyes White Dragon onto the field. And here I'm being dumb. Being hella dumb, boy. Well, yeah, I could have done things way differently. And I should have done things way differently here. Because essentially, I'm guessing it's maybe because I had this thing in the hand. Or because actually it's because I had to start the combo with the wishes. Maybe I kind of duped myself. Because now I have to activate the wishes, attach a card to this thing, activate the True Light so we could set a spell and a trap. Because the thing is that most of the time you would set the wishes, but again we started with the wishes. So I'm going to set another wishes in the back. I had to attach this thing. I meant to attach the Tyrant. But it is what it is. Misclicking happens. So here this thing is negated, but I'm big enough to just attack over it, get it out of here. We're going to go main phase 2, use both of these cards here to go into the Hierarchic Seal, as we're going to set our trap in the back. So basically, I just searched for follow-up. I already had the trap, so we have pop 2 and send a bounce a card back to the hand. We could have definitely done way more, but it is what it is. We cleared the board. He's going to activate the Scarecrow Class Series, special summon that thing, banish the Fenrir. He's going to go battle phase, and I'm like, yeah, nah, Hierarchic Seal, activate, get that thing out of here, send it back to the hand, activate Hierarchic. He's going to activate the Fufalos, which makes sense. Very smart play on him. He probably knew that I was going to do this. I'm not going to lose this without activating the base of Magnaho. Of course, he just drew into the Ash. I'm almost 100% sure of it. I'm almost 1000% he just drew into that thing. But yeah, stops us from searching. Normal summons the Kashtira Rysart, so I'm going to activate our trap, the Majesty. I'm going to pop that thing, get it out of here, so he has to go into end phase. I'm going to activate the True Light. special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon, special summon the Maiden back onto the field. Give me that. So from here, it's pretty easy to just go get lethal damage, OTK. We're going to activate the Roar. With the Roar, I'm going to go into the Tyrant Dragon by using both of these as materials because I could start the combo with our wishes again. So he knew where they was going. It's GG's. So with that being said, let's continue. Alright, familia, here we are for replay numero 3, number 3 of the day. And I'm also going to show you that sometimes you might have to play Biscuit Control. As you go into the Biscuit Lubellion, activating yourself the Biscuit Magna Hut. Activate the Magna Hut when you're going to banish the Lubellion, because I have a Lubellion in the hand, activating this thing's effect. Activate Lubellion, get the Magna Hut out of here so I can activate, send myself the Brand and Regain. I was hoping bro would activate any type of freaking Ash, I don't know, even Maxi for all I care, because we had this thing. I was gonna stay with the Duel and Lockbird and just have the Magna Hut special summon, search for a Dragon, Deersum, or Baldrake, and just play Biscuit Control completely. But I was like, you know what, let me just normal summon the Droll, link off into the Spirit, activate the Spirit, getting ourselves the field spell. We're gonna set the field spell so we could activate the field spell, send the Blue Eyes to the graveyard, activating the Spirit, get it out of here so I could special summon the Blue Eyes back onto the field. And I'm like, I would rather just have a seal. You know what I'm saying? I would rather just have a seal on the field. Set that thing out there. He never activated, so I keep the thrust. And then I'm just gonna activate a Baldrake, right? Well, get a Baldrake to the hand. So here, our opponent is going to activate the Shield of the Millennium, whatever the thing is, activating to get the Millennium Ankh to the hand. Well, no, showing us the Millennium Ankh so he could search another Millennium Ankh. Now he has 2 of them. I'm going to activate the Brand and Regain, special summon the Bishop Magna Hut, activate the Magna Hut. He's going to activate the Wakes. Wakes is going to set itself, showing us the Ankh once more time so he could special summon that thing. Searching himself the heart of the Blue Eye, so he's going to activate the heart here. I'm going to Bristol Drake that thing one time for the one time, get it out of here. Because he already has 2 Anks in the hand. What the heck do I care for you searching for a 3rd one? It's not like it matters much. So get it out of here. Now need to call by the grave. Activating the Brand and Regain. Getting myself a draw. Withdrawing to the Harpy's Feather Duster. Ironically on a 60 card deck, mind you. Here he's going to activate the Wedju Temple to set 2 monsters in the back as spell. He's going to activate the Golem here to show us the Ank one more time. So he could special summon the Golem. He's going to get another Wedju Temple to the hand here. Going into battle phase, he's going to try to attack over Heractic Seal. No, you're not. I'm going to send back the Senjin, the Wakes. Send it back to the hand, and here I'm going to special summon a Deersum onto the field. He's going to slap over the Deersum. So that means I'm just going to send the shield to the graveyard. Main phase 2, he's going to activate the Ankh. Ankh is going to show the 5 copies of the Exodia here, so he could special summon the unstoppable Exodia Incarnate. And yeah, Baldrake is still on the field. Send the bitch to Magna Hut and banish your Royal Rare. He just wanted to show it to me. He knew what time it was. Get that thing out of here. End phase is gonna set a back row. I'm gonna search for a Neo Kaiser, which is a 1-card combo into his death. So here we also join to the Maiden again. 60 card deck, Harpy's Feather Duster, sweep the back row, and yeah, look at that. Look at that there, boy. Look at that there, boy. That would have been devastating. I ain't going front. So we sweep the back row, and bro is just going to school. Because what the heck is he doing here? What are you doing here, brother? Because legitimately, I normal summon this case. I could make it level 10 to protect myself. Then I get another normal summon. I could get the maiden out here. Link her off into, you know what happens. You know what happens. It's GG's. Let's continue. All right, listen here, my boys. Now, this is one of those duels where I made some questionable plays. Yeah, so we threw out the Maxi. Now, mind you, I pretty much won this game probably because of the Maxi. As a matter of fact, I know for a fact that I won this game because of the Maxi. But yeah, we threw that thing out. And I'm still going to show you because I made some mistake. This duel was like 4 turns. They activate Nadir's Servant, send the card to the graveyard, A.S.A. Garura. Activating Garura's effect, getting itself the Dematica Maximus. Activated, banish the Garura to special summon the Maximus. And now we both have to send 2 cards from the extra deck to the graveyard. Now he sent the Hero of Arc Light and a Tri-Brigade for Ejit. I sent the SP, the Littlest Knight, and Centurion Auxilia. Now, mind you, the reason why I did this is because I had a plan, right? We're going to get to my plan later. As he's going to proceed to activate the Hero of the Arc Light Chain Blocker with the Fairy Jet. Fairy Jet is going to draw a card and send a card back into the deck. Yep, send it back. And the Hero of the Arc Light is gonna get a Sophia. Now I know I'm playing against the voiceless people. He's gonna normal summon the low for the low, activate the barrier, get himself the Sophia Dragon Queen. He's gonna activate the Queen here, send it to the graveyard. I'm going to immediately chain Togolon, get that thing out of there before they use it to fusion. I mean, they get fusion to ritual summon, right? Get that thing out of there. Don't need them using that. So here, of course, he's going to send the spell to the graveyard. He's going to get himself the Skull Guardian. And I'm like, did I take the Max C challenge against bro? This deck sometimes just generates advantage. I guess it's the Nadir server. Makes sense. Because I'm like, how you still got these many cards in the hand? But whatever. So he's going to send 2 spells back into the deck. Special summon the Sweat of his Sage Dragon. Of course, he has a Prayers in the hand as well. So he activates the Prayers. Send the load to the graveyard as material to make the Skull Guardian. Now, one of the sad things about playing Bestials and Infinite Impermanence in the same deck is that sometimes your Bestial is going to shut off your Infinite Impermanence. So a lot of things he gets to do here, as he's going to activate the Skull Guardian, activate the low, special summon the low for the low, back onto the field, give him that. And then he still gets to search with the Skull Guardian, which is fine. He's just going to search another low. He's going to end his turn here, and yeah. So here we get ourselves the triple tactic talent. I activate the Bestial Lubel and get it out of here. They're going to activate the Sweatavis Sage Dragon, or this thing. So that way he special summons the Saphira Divine Dragon from the hand, which this thing has effects that we're going to read in a second. So with the Bestial Lubellion, we get the Dirsham onto the hand. We're going to activate Dirsham, banish the Hero of the Arc Light. Getting the Dirsham out of here to special summon the Bestial Lubellion. And I completely forgot because I haven't played this deck in a minute. I can't target none of these shits right here. I can't target them, but I forgot. So all of that little sequence right there was for nothing. As I activate the Bestial Lubellion, he decided this is the best time to negate and pop. So he's going to negate, pop, get us out of here. I'm like, okay, that's perfect. We're going to activate the triple tactic trust because I'm talented. No, I'm not. Activate the triple tactic talent, and I take over the low. Now, again, taking the low off of the field just shuts down most of the things over there, right? That's what I was thinking. And I also saw a level 1 light mode, so I'm thinking like a tuner. It's not a tuner, but I also thought that I had a tuner in the graveyard for whatever reason. Activate Marcelino, the white. We're going to send the Blue Eyes to the graveyard. Normal summon Trudea. Set Primera in the back. Special summon Primera. Activate Primera. I'm going to get myself the Wake Up Centurion. Activating the Wake Up. Set it out here. Activate the Wake Up in the graveyard. We're going to send the Phalanx to the graveyard. Now, mind you, let me read because you're going to see why. Target one face-up monster card in the... No. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target one Centurion Synchro monster in your graveyard, special summon it. I'm looking at everything here. Nothing locks me into anything. Can I not banish? Is that a thing? During the main phase monster... Wait. During the main phase, you can activate different extra deck. Opponent send extra deck. Also, you can not special summon. I don't see anything that allowed the prevented me from banishing from my graveyard. My plan was to activate this, banish it, and special summon this thing onto the field so that way I could have a level 12. Then I could make another level 12 with this thing and make my plays, right? But that couldn't happen. So now I'm like, well, I gotta improvise. So I'm gonna special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon onto the field. And then I'm gonna use Centurion Primera, which is a spellcaster, level 4 lower, to go into my Spirit of the Blue Eyes. But there is a big flaw in my game plan now. I don't have a level 1 tuner anywhere in sight. Just don't have it. So I activate this thing's effect, special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon onto the field. And yeah, I just go battle phase, try to attack over this thing. When your opponent declares an attack on one of your light monsters, he gets to hand rip me, which is fine. He's just gonna set Primera to the graveyard, get that thing out of here. I'm gonna attack over the Skull Guardian. Then I'm gonna use both of these monsters here and make Heractic Seal. So basically I did a whole bunch of nothing because my trap just didn't... I don't understand why this doesn't work. I genuinely don't understand what the heck locked me from not doing that. But either way, it is what it is. He's gonna draw a card here. He's gonna activate the Maximus again. I'm gonna Infinite Impermanence that because by doing so I negate it, and then I negate the barrier, but I also negate nothing because the Asian and the Ascended are out here preventing me from targeting things. So we're gonna both play the game now. So here that thing is negated. Get it out of here, boy. We're gonna send 2 cards. So he sends the Entis, and he sends a copy of the Golden Clown Beast. So I send the Black Rose Dragon and a copy of the Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon because I want to keep the other cards that I have in the extra deck So he decided to pop my field spell and then try to send Heractic Seal back to the hand. So I'm going to activate Heractic Seal now. He's going to activate the Trias Herachia to special summon that thing. So I'm going to activate the Majesty here and now, right? I'm like, well, might as well pop cards since the low isn't on the field. Pop both of these, get him out of here. This thing is going to special summon itself, and I'm just going to send it back because by sending it back, it actually gets banished. And we also dodge the Mosquito so that he doesn't get to send anything back, and Entis gets to pop our field spell. From here, we activate Heractic Seal, special summon the Neo Kaiser, which again, that was kind of dumb. I'm not going to front. Why wouldn't I just special summon like a Magna Hut and then search? I might have misclicked. I don't know. I just don't know. So here we activate Trudea, special summon Trudea onto the field. I was misplaying like an idiot. I mean, this is fine, but he's just basically going to get a barrier here, getting himself the Saphira, activate Saphira, send it to the graveyard, sending a spell to the graveyard, getting himself another Skull Guardian to the hand. Now he basically gets to activate Saphira, use the low that he has on the field to go into the copy of the Skull Guardian and special summon the low back out here for the low. Give him that. You can have it. Give him that. Yeah, special summon that low back out here. I'm going to activate the Bow Drake and send Trudea so that way I could get rid of the Skull Guardian though. These Bisteel cards were holding it down for me. I ain't going front. That thing gets banished. Get it out of here. He special summons the low. He's going to get another low to the hand. Here he's going to send 2 spells from the graveyard back onto the deck. Special summon the Sweat Abyss. Slap over the Bow Drake. Get it out. Main phase 2. End phase. So he doesn't really have much. We join to the Bristol Rebellion, so again, we're going to send it to the graveyard, getting ourselves a copy of the Magna Hut. We're going to link off into the Spirit with ISO Blue, activate the Neo Kaiser, send the Maiden to the graveyard, activate the Spirit. We finally got a level 1 freaking tuner in the graveyard, so I'm going to special summon it, bring her back out here, activate her effect, get her out, set the light. The light going to activate, getting myself, I will special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon, activate the base of Magna Hut, banish the Tyrant, activate the Magna Hut's effect, get it out of here, special summon the Base of Rebellion. With the Base of Rebellion, we're going to set the copy of the Branded Regain. We're going to go battle phase, attack over the Sage, attack over the Low, and then attack with our Blue Eyes. Main phase 2, end phase, give myself a Drill Storm to the hand. And my plan was simple. I can special summon the Bow Drake from the graveyard, activate this, banish something from their grave. Bow Drake, send this to the graveyard, we'll get rid of a monster on the field as well. And yeah, I was also running out of time if you're wondering what the heck was happening. So Very of the Voiceless Voice, they're going to get the Saphira to the hand here. They're going to normal summon the low, activate the low. I'm going to activate the Branded Regain like I told you. We're just going to special summon the Bow Drake back onto the field. Give me that. So he's going to set the Blessings. Blessings going to activate, recycle the Skull Guardian back into their hand. Now he's going to activate the Saphira, get it out of here. So he can send a spell to the graveyard, get the Sweat Abyss back to the hand as well. Bro is recycling. He cares about the planet. As we're going to set the Wishes in the back, activating the Saphira because again, I don't have space to special summon the Deershroom. Getting the low out of here to make the Skull Guardian. That's going to trigger the low to be special summoned. I'm going to activate Bow Drake, send the Base of Rebellion to the graveyard. So we could send this thing. We'll get it out of here. And then we're also going to activate the Branded Regain here to give him back his Saphira. So that way we could draw 1. And then I'm going to chain the load that he's about to special summon. Get it out of here with the Base of Deershroom. Base of Deershroom, get the load that he's trying to special summon out. Draw into a Maiden. Bow Drake, get the Skull Guardian out. He's going to activate the Blessings here, activating the Prayers. Prayers going to special summon the Skull Guardian back onto the field. Bring it out. Or Sweat Abyss. Get Sweat Abyss out of here. He's going to go into the Odd Eyes Pendulum Graph Dragon, which, okay. He's going to go battle phase, attack over the Bow Drake, get it out. Main phase 2, end phase. And it's our turn again. 6 turns, bro. 6 turns. So here we get the 1-for-1, but you know, we're just gonna get Drill Storm out of here. Special summon it, activate the Drill Storm, send this thing out, and we got full combo from here and there. We have more than enough lethal damage onto the field. And yeah, the Bestial cards against any light and dark deck are just control. You're just playing a control deck at that point in time. And I had to leave the field that I did before in the last turn because I was running out of time as well. So with that being said, let's continue. All right, familia. So here we are for replay. I think it's number 5 or something. And we're going up against, I think it's, the Snake Eyes. The Avatar activated its effect. I'm going to infinite impermanence that thing. I think I remember what this is. This is me showing you negate that, activate the Elsati of the White Forest and expel to the graveyard, which is the field spell. Getting yourself the Sylvie to the hand. Activate normal summon the Sylvie. We're going to effect Veiler that thing, get it out. Well, normal summon and activate the Sylvie. So we negate it with the effect Veiler, and I'm just like, my logic behind this is, this deck needs spells in the hand in order to do things. So it's like, I have to stop that, because if I let that go, then he starts gaining advantage with spells. Now, my thing is, if I stop that here, what are the odds that you have spells in the hand again? They're not that great, because he's going to go into Arcelia and end phase. Now, I'm showing you this replay because we're going second one. We stopped our opponent with hand trap because you're playing your hand trap, dude. But I'm also going to show you something. Trudea, normal summon, Primera, special summon from the back. Activate Primera, get the wake up. Activate the wake up. Get the level 8. Use both of these monsters here to go into Centurion Auxilia. It makes it easier to OTK also playing both engines, as you're going to get the Phalanx, activate the Wishes and the Phalanx to the graveyard, getting myself the Roar to the hand, getting myself a Maiden of White. We're going to activate the Maiden, send it to the graveyard, set the True Light that we have in the hand, activate the Roar, special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's going to trigger to special summon the Maiden from the graveyard, bring it out. Use the Maiden, link her off into the Spirit of Ice of Blue, activate the Ice, get it out of here. Well, no, getting ourselves the Field Spell. That way we could activate the Field Spell, send the other Blue Eyes to the graveyard, activate the Spirits, get it out, special summon the Blue Eyes onto the field. We're going to normal summon again, Sage of the White, Sage of the Blue Eyes, getting myself the effect Veiler, level 1, level 9, level 1, level 8, level 9, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, and we go battle phase. Now this is the crazy part. We attack over this thing, get it out. We're going to attack over this thing, get it out. We attack, well, he's going to activate the Avatar. We're going to negate that because it's happening in the graveyard with the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Now he could have activated this thing's effect now. He could have just sent this back and special summoned this thing back onto the field now, but he wasn't expecting what I was doing. As I slap him for the 25, quick effect, get us out of here. Special summon the Crimson Dragon, activate the Crimson Dragon. This is on the battle phase. We might just be cousins of Tenpai at this point in time. Crimson Dragon, get us out of here. Special summon the Stardust Sapphire Divine Dragon. Give me that. Getting myself the Rumble. Now we're going to attack. Slapping for the 45. Activate the True Light. He's going to activate the Sylvie. At this point in time, we have another negate. So negate that thing. Stop that right there. That means we're going to special summon the Blue Eyes back onto the field. And again, as you can see, we're supposed to pop a card. I targeted the Centurion Trudea because she can't be destroyed. More synergy between the deck. So we special summon the other Blue Eyes, and you want to see it. Beam him up. Beam him up. It's just, that's all you gotta give him, the beam of death. Yeah, both of these engines together makes it so much easier. And you can make plays in the battle phase, which is also insane. This was one of my favorite duels because I was like, oh my, we're being Tenpai low-key. This is crazy. So with that being said, let's continue. Alright, so here we are for replay number 7. Who cares? Who cares? Now this was a duel too. We went first. We could speed this up because I basically just play Blue Eyes. Go into the Spirit, get the Spirit out. Well, Neo, send the Maiden. This thing, get the Field Spell. We're gonna get hit with Drone and Lockbird, but we already have everything we need in the hand. So we just activate the Field Spell, send the Blue Eyes, activate the Maiden, set the True Light, get the Spirit out of here, special summon Blue Eyes, special summon the Maiden, use both of these cards, go into the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, get it out of here, special summon the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, activate the Roar, special summon the Blue Eyes. We're going to normal summon the Maiden once again, get the Spirit of the Dragon out here, special summon Crimson Dragon. Now I can't special summon, well, I can't get the Rumble to the hand, but at this point, what the heck does it matter? We have the full board, and with the True Light, we just activate the Majesty. It was basically as if we never even got freaking drawn. It just never mattered. We have the full board. So here is one of the reasons why I love playing Blue Eyes and I like playing Tachyon. Is because I don't feel like I don't know, bro. I just don't enjoy playing. I haven't been enjoying playing 1,000 freaking interruptions. I think this is enough. I think this is healthy. My opponent can kind of play through this, or maybe they cannot. But I like having minimal disruptions and having to think about what the heck I do and being allowed my opponent to actually break my board. But these decks, they all kind of could break boards because they have 1,000 ways of doing things. So they're going to special summon the Kashira Unicorn. I'm going to negate, and my mistake was doing this because, again, it's just I've been facing a few Kashira players. So I'm like, you might actually be cash. So I'm going to negate and pop the Unicorn so I don't lose my extra deck. But I should have just popped the field spell. So yeah, we're negating and pop it. So they're going to activate the triple tactic talent, taking over control of something, so I have to negate that because I can't allow him to take control over anything. Right? Negate that thing right there, stop it. He activates the El Seti of the White Forest, sending the spell that's, you know, the field spell, getting himself El Seti as Amina. Now he's going to normal summon the Sylvie of the White Forest, activating getting the Tails of the White Forest out here. So I'm like, I want to pop these cards. Now mind you, I very well played this deck. Now for some reason it's just I remembered where is she? I remember this thing summoning this thing and not being able to activate the tails. That's just something that I felt like I remember, so I'm like, I'm preventing you from doing things. But no, they actually work together, and it's just something that I forgot. He activates the tail, so he gets full combo from here, getting the Rusia out. And I'm like, what are the odds that you have a spell in the hand for this? Not that great, because he's going to use both of these going to the Wolf, but what the heck does it matter if he has a spell, because he can continue doing things. Wolf is going to basically flip the field face down as he chain blocks the El Seti Asemina. So we basically don't have monsters on the field. He's going to get the Wanted to the hand, activate the Wanted. Wanted going to get themselves the Diablo Star to the hand. Diablo Star is definitely going to activate to special summon, sending the El Seti out here. The Avatar is going to get hit with something at some point in time. Getting the Deception to the hand. Activate Deception. You know where this is going. Get rid of a monster. Get rid of the Sylvie. Getting themselves the Hollow Asemina. Activate the Hollow. They're going to make one of my favorite cards in the game. I just love the design. I love the name. Murcielago. Bring it out here. Should have a freaking animation, but it doesn't. Activate that thing's effect. Getting themselves the Sinful Spoils of the White Forest. He's going to activate the Wanted because he wants this W. Getting the Deception back into the deck to draw one. Activate the Sylvie. Recycle the Wolf. Use both of these monsters here to make it level 10 Baron de la Flor, right? Bring it out. Bring it out. He's going to activate the Hollow of the Asemina. He's going to basically recycle the Hollow, recycle the Murcielago, activate the Hollow. I'm going to activate the True Light, which, mind you, I feel like he was going to do this regardless. So maybe this was preemptively done. I should have just waited for him to try and pop this first. I think that would have been better, and then I chain linked that into him trying to pop it. Then he would have negated it, and this would have been popped anyways. But then I would have knocked two birds with one stone. So, I should have done it better. But it is what it is. We're going to get popped, and of course our field is going to get wiped. Get it out. So he's going to special summon the Lea Sylvia, the Asemina. Basically another negate. Our True Light is going to wipe our field, which is going to trigger the Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. He's going to activate the Sylvie against that. I'm like, okay. Muy bien. Negate us, get us out of here. Now he's going to activate the Baron de la Flor, pop the field spell. He basically cleared the board. Slash me with the Baron de la Flor. Slash me with the Diablo Star. And these are the duels that I genuinely enjoy the most. I want to set up a board, but I want my opponent to have a chance to break it. Because that's what dueling is about, more than 2 turns. So yeah. So here we join to our second engine. We join to there. He activates Baron de la Flor. Special summons the Sylvie back out here, which I'm perfectly fine with. I normal summon Trudea. Set Primera in the back. Activate Primera. Black Ghost Laugh. Now this is something I don't want to freaking deal with. It's technically a floodgate, but at least it's not that bad of a floodgate. So I can't special summon Primera. So I'm going to send Trudea to the graveyard. Slap over the Sylvia, get it out. Main phase 2, I can't do anything anymore, and that's all I got, right? So here they're going to draw a card. They're going to activate the Hollow of the Asemina, sending the Seti Asemina back into the deck, getting the Hollow back to the hand. Battle phase, he doesn't have anything. Slapping over my Gargoyle, get us out of here. He's going to set a background. I'm going to activate Primera. He activates the Black Gold Laugh. which doesn't prevent me from summoning, but it just prevents me from searching for my follower, which would have been our field spell, so I can't do anything with that. So on turn 5, we're going to join to a Maxi. I'm like, well, it's time to play Blue Eyes. Switch it up, boy. Spirit of the Eyes of Blue. Bring it out here. We activate the Spirit, get us out. We're going to special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's going to trigger the Maiden in the graveyard. Special summon the Maiden. Activate the Maiden. Get us out of here. Set the True Light that's in the graveyard. Activate the True Light. Set the Wishes because I'm wishing that I could win the game. Activate the Wishes. Get rid of Maxi. I don't need that. Get myself the Roar to the hand. Getting myself a Sage. Problemo. Normal summon. Use both of these as we search for the Effect Veiler too. Excuse me? We're not level 9? Did I use all of our level 9. This is why you want to play 3. This is why you want to play 3 of these. Okay. So we normal summon. I special summon this, and now mind you, gotta read, man. You gotta read when you play Yu-Gi-Oh! This thing locks you into dragon monsters. Unfortunately, because of that, I was planning on making my own Baron de la Flor right here. Popping this thing, or popping the back row, slap over her, and slap over something. But no, I'm just an idiot, so I just have to attack with Blue Eyes. As I activate the Wishes, attach the Tyrant to this thing to give it an attack boost. Get this thing out of here. He's gonna activate her effect. I'm gonna negate her with the Spirit of the... maybe I did this on purpose to do this. Let's just say that because it makes me seem smarter. We slap for no damage just for the LOLs, the memes. We're gonna use both of these monsters. We're gonna go into Heractic Seal. And with this, I'm fine, brother. Heractic Seal and Effect Veiler. He has 2 cards. I have this. I'm fine with this. Simplify game state. Turn 6 Deception. Get himself the Hollow of the Asamina. Getting the Murcielago out here. He's gonna activate the Murcielago. Well, yeah, activate the Murcielago. I'm going to Effect Veiler the Murcielago. Stop that right there. We don't need to see that. We don't need to see that. Negate that thing's effect. Stop. He's going to activate the Hollow of the Asamina, recycling the Sylvia, getting the Hollow back to the hand, but at this point, there's nothing else he could do. He's going to attack, go for the lethal damage right here. No, you're not. Heractic Seal, get us out. Get us out. Send that thing back. Activate Heractic Seal. Special summon Mr. Magnaher. Mr. Magnaher activate into Infinite of the Infernenses. And he could have activated this a minute ago. But I guess, well, with the way Blue Eyes plays, you're always bouncing off of the field, so he would have to preemptively activated this. I don't know why he did it. This is fine with us. He's just gonna negate us, but he just wasted the battle phase, and he just told us there's nothing else for him to do. So it is what it is. Because we haven't even activated the True Light yet, which is the end phase. You're going to activate Deception. I'm going to activate the True Light. Special summon me a Blue Eyes back onto the field because I need that. You know what I'm saying? It's necessary. It's necessary. Set the Deception. I'm going to activate the Maiden. Special summon the Maiden. It's our turn now. Mine's and yours. Yours and mine. Mainly mine. He's going to scoop because the advantage that we gain is crazy. Blue Eyes is lovely at grinding games. With that freaking trap. That trap right there, that trap is a grind machine. So with that being said, let's continue. Again, here we are for almost the last replay of the day. I got this one and then another one. I know the video's a little long, but it was a lot of duels. Now, mind you, a lot of these duels, I did mainly just play Blue Eyes. And it's basically because of the fact that the 60 card deck made it a more consistent Blue Eyes deck more than anything, right? So here we're gonna normal summon the Kaiser. We're gonna link it off into the Spirit. Now we did get Duel and Lockbird if I'm not mistaken, so we're gonna send the Maiden, get ourselves the field spell. Yeah, we got Duel and Lockbird, so we're just gonna speed it up because we just used triple tactic talent. And as you can see, they had the Hollow Asamina, Pot of Everest, Sylvia of the White Forest, and Ash. So I basically just got the Ash upon added here because he's the only thing that's going to actually stop me from doing the rest of my plays. Now, we're not going to make a regular board because we got Duel, so I'm going to activate the field spells and the Blue Eyes, activate the Spirit, special summon the Blue Eyes, activate the Maiden, special summon, activate, set the True Light, activate, set the Roar, activate the Roar, special summon another Blue Eyes, and we're going to make Heractic Seal. Set the Trap, and our turn. So we have Pop 2, bounce a card back, and Effect Veiler. What are you talking about? 4 interruptions against 4 cards. I'm with it. I'm with it. And we saw most of those cards. 2 of them are low-key dead. So you're gonna normal summon the super, we're gonna negate it, set to back row. We could pop both of them, which is the Hollow Asamina. He just drew into the Woes, which is crazy. Now we're gonna activate the Heractic Seal, bounce this thing back to the hand, special summon the Bishop Magna Hut, and yeah. That's why you wanna play triple tactic talent in your deck. Because that thing is busted. By me looking at his hand, I knew exactly what I could do, what I couldn't do, and I knew that I could win the game. There was almost, maybe Tails could have helped him grind this out a little longer, but yeah, not even that would have helped him that much. So with that being said, let's get to the last replay. All right, familia, here we are for the last replay of the day. This is all day, every day, fam. It's like 10 o'clock at night because I had to record late and the boys are outside. Either way, activate the Beast of Rebellion, get the thing out of here, getting myself the Beast of Magna Hut. We're going to normal summon the Sage. We're going to get ourselves the copy of the Maiden of White, activate, send her to the graveyard. And we basically, a lot of these games, we just play Blue Eyes. Get the Spirit, getting myself the Mesoleon of White, activate, send the Spirit to the graveyard, activate the Spirit, special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon, activate the Maiden, special summon it, activate the True Light, get the Wishes, which is activate, send the Rebellion, getting the Majesty to the hand, getting a copy of the Sage, normal summon the Sage, search for a copy of the Effect Veiler because it's effective, use both of these, make a level 9 Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, activate the Bishop Magna Hut, banish the Spirit, so I could basically activate the Rebellion, get the Magna Hut out of here, set the Brand of Regain, activate the Roar special summon, activate a level 9 here, special summon the Blue Eyes Ultimate Spiral Dragon. Now if it wasn't for the fact that a card has to get popped, this will be really easy to hop into your Centurion shenanigans with the Phalanx, right? But the thing is that you have to be very specific to do that. Because here we make another level 9, right? And what you would do is you activate this, you special summon the Crimson Dragon, and then you activate Crimson Dragon, target this, and go into Phalanx. But by doing so, then you have to make sure that you can make the double level 12 play, because you can't make this again. So if you go into Phalanx, you're gonna lose this thing. And you're just gonna special summon the level 9, I guess, for this thing being popped. So you have to be very careful about how you merge them. It just depends on how you start your combo. But either way, yeah, we activate this thing's effect. Again, we can't go into the Phalanx because we're gonna lose half the board. We're gonna go into the Divine Dragon, and then we're gonna get a Baldrake to the hand. So here we activate this thing's effect so our board doesn't get popped. Our opponent is going to activate the Heart of the Blue Eyes here, getting the Millennium Ankh, activating the Wedjun Temple, getting the Golem. Golem going to search as the Ankh, and getting another Wedjun Temple here. So I'm going to do a few things. We're going to activate the Brand of Regain here. We're going to special summon the Bishop Magna Hut, banishing the Blue Eyes from their graveyard. Then we're going to return his Blue Eyes so I could draw a card. We draw into the Neo Caser here. He's going to activate the Wakes, showing us the Ankh to special summon the Wakes, showing us the Heart of the Eyes of Blue. So I'm going to activate the Majesty. I'm going to pop both of these cards here, get him out, and he's just going to scoop. I'm assuming, because it's like, this board is nasty. I ain't going front. I was assuming that what people are doing is using both this engine to go into the Fiendsmith engine. But even if he goes to the Fiendsmith engine, it's going to be a problem because I can negate and pop a card on the field. Then I could also negate another card. Then at that point in time, if he goes into any type of monster from the extra deck, Baldrake is going to get it out of here. And then we still have the Effect Veiler in the hand. And we just popped 2 of your cards. Yeah, it's the wall of China right there, bro. So let's continue. All right, familia. So this is the deck. That is the deck list. And this video was supposed to be out yesterday, but I've been running around, running errands, doing things. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, again, leave that like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's a 60 card deck list, and crazy enough, it's very consistent. It breaks less than all of the other Blue Eyes decks that I built, and you can see it in the win rate, bro. We went on 7-game win streak, 6-game win streak. We legitimately went from Duel level 16 to Duel level 19, 1 game away from Duel level max, and then I realized that I don't care to reach it. So I went to ladder and ranked up to master rank. That should tell you something about the deck. So with that being said, continue having a great day. Any comment, questions, and concerns in the comment section below. I try to always reply. And I'm going to catch you guys next time. Peace.